Greetings and blessings, my butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Famous Dear Moore. We're going to get into a what's coming towards you reading for whatever sign comes out. My butterflies, within this reading, we're going to get into what is the current energy that you are under at this point in time. We're going to find out what is shifting in your energy or environment, what restrictions could show up because of this shift. We're also going to find out about how you can best navigate through these energies, as well as find out what is the intention behind, what intention does these shifts serve for you, how are they helping you and assisting you with your journey towards your highest good, my butterflies. While I was doing the pre-shuffle, the song that was playing was Can't Believe It by T-Pain and Lil Wayne. So the energy for you could be shifting around an offer. You may have applied for a job or some type of opportunity where you may have had to list or discuss your qualifications. That may have been something that you know was being evaluated, looked at, you know, your qualifications, or you may have been looking at the qualifications or how something could best serve you. This opportunity may have involved some sort of travel energy as well, because that kind of aligns with that Eight of Cups energy that I saw as I was doing the pre shuffle. You know, that is the energy of walking away, you know, from Eight Cups, something that may have felt good, may have, you know, felt good and once fulfilled you, but there's something missing. And so with Eight Cups energy, that's the energy of you walking away, walking towards something that feels a little bit greater towards you as well. And this has something to do with the path that you want to walk, something that you're connected to. I also saw the Six of Wands energy, Six of Swords energy. So that energy further affirms for me that there's something about you moving away, you traveling, you going towards, you know, calmer waters, going somewhere where you may can receive some type of help and assistance. This energy, you know, the six of Swords energy, that energy is also about leaving as well. So you may be ready to, you know, put your swords down, pull your energy back from situations. You may be in an energy where there may have been an offer to help you with something. That may be what you're looking over. That may be the qualifications that you're looking over. Or someone may be, you know, granted to you, you know, letting you know what kind of things that they would require or what kind of things that they have to offer for you. Because there's an energy of persuasion here, and it's something around that persuasion energy that's shifting as well. This could be about something that you believe in. There's a transformative energy around your perspective. So questions may be showing up for you that is giving you the opportunity to discern how you view your own value, or how much you value the energies or environments that you commit yourself to. That's the energy that I'm picking up, my butterflies. I'm picking up some type of energy. Like I said, it's surrounding some type of, you know, commitment, some type of offer, something that you may have wanted to do. But there is an energy here, you know, of moving forward, of maybe, you know what I'm saying, walking away and trying something different. This energy is for Leo. So my dear Leos, there's shift around persuasion, how you are being persuaded or how you persuade someone else, or as well as shifts around, you know, energies of moving forward, energies of traveling, energies, you know, where you are working together with others. With that T-Pain and Lil Wayne energy, that, you know, this energies of others. So our butterflies, we're going to jump in here and see what energies that spirit has for you today. I did a light shuffle off screen. We have the Five of Wands energy. There's some type of competition, some type of energy, you know, struggle, strife, you know, energy that may be, you know, some competitive energy. There may be energies of jealousy as well. I always see that a jealous energy when I'm looking at that Five of Swords energy. The Five of Wands energy, I'm sorry. All right. That Six of Swords energy showed up again. There's an Eight of Cups energy as well, my butterflies. So in your current energy for you, my Leos, we have the energy of the devil. There's some type of attachments, some type of repeated patterns. Maybe something, some addictions, energies where you may be giving your power away. That energy is showing up for you in your current energy. There may be an energy of seduction, with that persuasion energy that I was telling you I was picking up at first. There may be an energy of seduction. Someone may be, trying to persuade you or seduce you into, following them or, going along a certain path. And this energy, where the devil energy has shown up for you, this energy is tied to an energy of speaking up. This is about expressing your needs. This is about, defending yourself, having the courage to confront this energy, the devil energy that spins around the table. So like I said, this is about cycles. This is about something that's recurring. This is about, understanding how much your voice matters. In the current energy, my butterflies, you may be learning how to release those toxic patterns. You may be learning how to finally step up. You may be getting that urge to finally step up for yourself, believe in yourself, defend, what is true and valuable to you. You may have been in that energy, where someone may have been trying to, like I said, persuade you. You maybe have been in that energy where someone may have been offering you something that is just another repeated pattern. There's just another energy, where you may be falling to, codependency. Energies where you may be, over giving, to situations that, are not in alignment with you in these energies. And in the energy where it was shifting for you, we have the Six of Swords energy. The Six of Swords energy, as I stated, this is about walking away, leaving things behind. This is about putting down those swords. This is about, you contemplating, which direction you can travel in that will be, the path of least resistance. No path is perfect, but we always tend to look for the path of least resistance. There may be some type of, chaos going on around you, as my kid is in the background, playing and doing all type of extra things. But there may be some type of chaos energy that you may be walking away from. And you may be walking away from this energy because what's shifting for you in this energy where you're walking away is the luxury life. The energy where you can feel like you can have some type of comfortable stability. Wealth energy where you can indulge and enjoy the rewards, reap the benefits of the work that you put in, the efforts that you laid the groundwork for, and along the paths and in those situations where you may work and collaborate with others. In the energy, my butterflies, where this restrictions may be showing up for you because of this shift, we have the Ten of Swords energy. The Ten of Swords energy, is all about feeling defeated, mentally drained, just feeling mentally overburdened. And sometimes these wounds, this burden, this mental burden, is self-inflicted. But there's an energy where you feel like you have taken enough. Mentally, you just have gone through so many different processes that you feel powerless, you feel defeated. So in this, what could be restricting you right now is this energy where you may be feeling like, there's nothing else that you can do, that you may be tired out of. This is a 10. So this is all the indications that you may be walking into a new cycle very, very soon. This energy is connected to broken promises, disappointments, having expectations that didn't pan out the way that you may have. They may have been presented to you, or the way you may have hoped for. So you may be restricted in an area where the restrictions may show up as failed commitments. It may show up as it can show up as losing faith in a situation, losing trust. This can show up as you finally seeing that some words or something that you've heard or something that you previously thought. Because like I said, this energy was about changing your perception. You could be finally seeing that something is not matching up, is not adding up to the way that that is being presented to you. The words may mean nothing to you now, or you're finding out that they never meant anything. in the energy of where spirit is a position where spirit is talking about how you can use what you can use to shift this energy to navigate yourself through this energy. That's where the Eight of Cups energy showed up again. So you can best use the energy where you're walking away, going towards something that feels better, that feels brighter, something where where you can, or things walking away towards the energy where you will see the fullness of the moon, those dreams, because the moon energy is about dreams. This is about fantasy. This is about illusions. So currently, in the position that you may be in, there may be an energy where something is blocking, where you have blockages around your dreams, around visions, around your subconscious, around those emotions. Because there's an energy with this energy, with this Eight of Cups energy, it's being clarified by clickbait. Some type of shocking news. There may be, some type of lies. I'm picking up these lies energy, very strong with this broken promises, this clickbait energy, and you need to speak up for yourself. There was something that was exaggerated in your environment, whether this was in your energy or in your environment. There was an energy that was exaggerated. There was some truths that they were not spoken. There was something that is not what it appeared to be. The way it was showing up, it wasn't showing up in truth. My butterflies, Spirit is saying the best way to navigate through these shifts, these energies where you want to walk away, leave the swords behind, go receive some help, go somewhere better, because you may be mentally drained, depressed, tired out. Spirit is saying the way you can use this energy is by recognizing, accepting, embracing the energies of understanding that it's time for you to walk away from, commitments that are failing. People who are misleading you, not giving you the whole truth. That inner knowledge, that clarity that you have received. Because like I said, I feel like in this Eight of Cups energy, you walk towards some type of clarity. You walk to illuminate some things that was not being fully seen to you. In this walking away energy, you're discovering something, is lies. It's false. It's just clickbait. That this is just something, I'm saying, to fuel a story. You're recognizing that in your energy, and Spirit is saying that's how you can best navigate through these shifts that are showing up with you with these repeated patterns, with something that's toxic and addictive, that you are being asked to speak up on, being asked to embrace, have the courage to confront. Because in the energy, where the intention, what this is intended with this whole this movement, this shift is intended to do, it's intended to, bring in an energy, of a new beginning, of a new creative spark, a new adventure, new inspiration, new ideas. This is all about new passions. This is what's motivating. The intention of this is to start a new beginning when it comes to things that are two faced. You see how these energies of lies and something just being false and deceptive. That's what the energy of persuasion that I was picking up. That energy is very, very heavy. There may be a new beginning, where you recognize that someone says one thing and does another, where someone may be, in an energy of betraying you behind your back with this two-faced energy. There may be a new beginning when it comes to energies, this is about starting a new beginning when it comes to energies where you may need to look at who you trust carefully. You may need to reevaluate, like I said, your value, the value you have, in those connections, how you want to be connected to things, and the value that you're placing in these connections. Because something in the way you're connected, something is false. Something is you just being persuaded. Someone is just painting a picture for something to look good, because that is what the energy that I was getting with that T-Pain song. Put you in a mansion somewhere in Wisconsin, all of that, all of those things that he was naming that, that he had to offer, that he could give. Spirit is affirming with this reading that someone may have been showing up in this type of energy around you. This is the energy that is shifting for you at this current time. The overall energy underneath the bottom of the deck is the Tower. There is change here. There is sudden insight. Something is collapsing. There's a release here. Some type of structure that was built on faulty ground. Some structure, some connection, relationship, partnership, community, workplace, scenario, whatever it is, my butterflies, was built on faulty grounds. And the motivating factor, the hidden truth about this top row of cards is that energy. That's what's motivating all of this. That something was built on sudden ground and you may have gained that sudden insight about it. You may be watching a ship collapse. I don't even know why I said a ship. It may be a relationship. You may be watching a relationship collapse. You may be watching something that was built up. You may be watching it fall down, being destroyed. That's what shifted. That's the shift that you may be witnessing at this time, whether that's within your environment or environment that you are connected to, or within your own energy. And this energy is connected to Sneaky Link. I'm sorry, my butterflies. I was channeling and wasn't paying attention. This is about Sneaky Link. This is about doing something deceptive, behind the scenes, those hidden encounters, those private meetings that nobody needs to know type of energy. Like I said, something was built on a very shaky ground. A Sneaky Link energy, all these broken promises, clickbait, and two-faced energy. There was something that was being built around something that was sneaky. So my butterflies, what may be shifting for you is an energy around something that may have been sneaky for you. You may have been discovered that you were someone Sneaky Link. And something around that is shifting. We're going to get a Sassy Blocked and Blessed Oracle card to go along with these readings. This is what I consider my Queen of Swords deck, because this deck is going to cut straight to the point. It's going to let us know in a no-nonsense type of way what energy Spirit wants us to be mindful of. This energy says, unread isn't mystery, it's indifference. Stop excusing his silence, rejection, blunt truth, and clarity. My butterflies, with this Sneaky Link energy, where, these promises are being broken, where you realize that something was just clickbait. Something, was just to draw you in, to persuade you to, indulge. That rejection is showing up to help shift you out of these energies where you may be participating in something that's unstable. This is showing up for you to, give you that clarity that you need to begin and have this new beginning that's here in this Ace of Wands energy. But the key to it is seeing through the truth, seeing through the lies, the deception, discerning energies that may just be energies of persuasion. I hope these energies were able to help you, my dear Leos, make the best possible decisions for your highest good. Until next time, you all stay safe, blessed, loved,